Hi Jeff, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
A lot of exciting things announced these days at MIX, and I think you are one of the guys who are working on the new update for Windows Phone.
Yep.
So please tell us what you are doing at Microsoft, what's your primarily role?
Yep. So I'm a developer on the Silverlight team.
Okay.
I work on Silverlight for Windows Phone. So it's the device side, and really it's a lot of everything. So I work on the controls, I work on the Silverlight Windows Phone toolkit, and then I also actually work on like performance.
Performance.
So part of addressing the smooth scrolling is I'm part of that task force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the main issues I think a lot of Windows Phone developers have these days.
A lot of people have complained, but you know, some of it's our fault and some of it's developers' fault.
Yeah, of course, it's always like that.
Yeah.
So please tell us what are the top 5 things that we can do to optimize our Windows Phone application in terms of performance.
So the first thing is definitely simplify. So whenever you have a really complex page, it's going to take more time. And if you talk to a designer, they'll tell you should simplify anyway.
Yeah.
I think developers often have a very complex page. And so number one, simplify.
Okay.
The second thing you can do is simplify data binding. Part of simplify, I guess. But whenever you have complex data binding, converters, things like that, you'll find that we're evaluating it a lot. And so just that whole process takes quite a bit of time. So just data binding with converters, use it sparingly. You know, be aware of what you're doing.
Okay.
When you're looking at other things, there's tools for like lists. So if you have a list of images, considering to only load the images you see is a big win. Or there's tools out there in blogs called low profile image loader. That stuff helps from an image standpoint, because images are really expensive if we're downloading them all the time, and you know, it's a lot of stress on the phone.
Yeah, maybe also use smaller images, not like
well, yeah, definitely don't have
HD.
a big image. Shrink it down. What else? Big perf improvements. There's the long list scrolling. Long list selector, it's part of toolkit, and if you're doing grouping, it's the best control, because then you get the grouping of items. That's nice. No need to build your own, and it's better than Listbox for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you show us actually the scrolling experience in Mango? Do you have a phone in you?
I do have it, but it's just the same app for my talk.
Okay.
So it's
so
just
we can just go ahead and watch the video, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I can get it out if you really want.
Yeah, let's see it. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's just a development device.
So yeah, we can expect some. Okay.
All right, so this is a pretty typical list.
Yeah.
And the big thing is, it's a pretty complex list, but it stops immediately.
Yeah.
Is really the easiest way to see it. It's really, it's just a big improvement over what used to be there.
It's much more smoother.
Yeah, definitely. So it's clear. This is pretty easy for a developer to use. And hopefully people just get it for free.
Yeah, absolutely. But we can absolutely see what's the difference. Even for this small application, the experience is much more smoother and
so hopefully
much
it's
more better. Okay. So what about controls? Are you planning on any new controls adding?
Yeah, on the Silverlight toolkit side, we're fixing bugs, especially in long list selector. There's some talk of doing some control work, but right now we're mostly helping customers. So people that have apps, we're fixing the bugs.
What about new controls? Are you planning on anything new to add there?
No huge plans right now. I know I built a watermark text box that I use in my app, and I did talk about maybe bringing that in, but we haven't decided anything.
Okay. Anything about just in general for the Windows Phone? How do you see it evolve over the time?
Oh, it's doing better. I think the Nokia stuff is good. It's a good story, and I think more devices is important, because more devices means developers spend more time.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully that happens.
That's perfect. Okay, Jeff. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks.